Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you on how to make a 360 flare skirt. So if this is what you're interested in learning, this video is definitely for you because I'll be teaching you a step-by-step method on how to achieve this. It is very easy and is a beginner friendly tutorial. So guys, the first thing I've gone ahead to do is to get my fabric, and with about 2 yards of Ankara print fabric. So this is it. So guys, for this tutorial, what you'll be needing is your Ankara print fabric. I told you I'm with about 2 yards. You'll be needing a zipper and also an S-tape for the band if you want to add that. Then guys, you'll need your scissors, your tape and a chalk. So guys, that is all we'll be needing for this 360 flare skirt tutorial. Now let's get started. Now the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do right now is to fold my fabric. So watch carefully how I'm going to do that. So you can see I'm folding it front facing front. I hope you see. Then that is, we are going to be like cutting from the back. So whatever we are measuring is going to be from the back of the fabric. I hope you understand me. So you can see I folded it once, then I'll go ahead and fold it again into 4. That is, it is folded into 4 right now. So our fabric is into 4. Guys, please watch carefully at what I just did and do exactly the same thing on your fabric. Now you can see this part here is on fold. I hope you see. So it's on fold there. Now that we have done that, guys, the next thing I'm going to do right now is to start taking the measurements for this skirt. So now from this edge, is this folded edge, don't forget it's from this folded edge we'll be taking our measurements, not the other part that is opened. I hope you understand me, guys. Now the first thing we have to do is to our round waist measurement. So my round waist measurement is actually 28 inches. Then I'll add 2 inches. That is going to give me 30 inches. Now what I'm going to do is 30 inches divided by 4. I hope you understand me. 30 inches divided by 4, which is going to give me 7.5 inches. So I'll just curve my tape like this. I hope you see where I curved my tape. Just do exactly what I'm doing. Please look carefully and I will give it a mark on that point. I hope you see. Now from that point, that edge, I'll go down to where I marked that chalk here. And when I went down, it was about 4.25 inches. That is 4/4 inches, 4¼ inches. I hope you understand me. So I'll be marking 4¼ inches to form a circle till I meet that other point. So I hope you understand me, guys. Just watch carefully and you're going to understand. Now that I'm done marking it, I'm just using my chalk to connect all those points I marked to form a circle. I hope you can see, guys. It's very easy. Please pay attention carefully. Now that we have formed the circle, the next thing we have to do is to get the length of our skirts. I hope you understand. So guys, for me, the skirt length I'm working with is 19 inches. So I want the length of my skirt to be 19 inches. What I will have to do is to minus the 2 inches band I'm going to attach to this skirt, and what is going to remain is 17 inches. Now instead of marking just 17 inches, I'm going to go ahead and mark 18 inches, 1 inch for folding allowance or for weaving allowance. I hope you understand me. So you can see where I placed my tape from. I hope you just watch carefully how I placed it, and I'm going to go ahead and start marking 18 inches all round. So please, guys, follow carefully. I place my tape from that part of the first stroke and I'm coming down by 18 inches. So follow carefully how I'm doing that and do exactly the same thing on yours. So guys, we have watched this tutorial to this point. Do well to leave a heart emoji in the comments. You can put any heart of your choice, and make sure you like this video if you have watched to this point. So guys, you can see I am done doing that. I'm done marking 18 inches all around. I hope you see what it looks like right now. Now that we have done that, the next thing I'll go ahead right now to do is to go ahead and cut. So just watch carefully how I'll be cutting it. Now the first part we are going to be cutting is this smaller circle here, this first line here. Now I won't be cutting exactly on those lines. I'll be going up by about ½ an inch before I cut out. I hope you can see. Now that ½ an inch is going to serve as our stitching allowance we are going to use to stitch the band. of the skirt. I hope you understand me, guys. Now go ahead and do the same thing on yours. If you have done that, the next thing we are going to do is to also go over and cut this other circle, that is the bigger circle here, the main length of our skirts. I hope you understand me, guys. Please follow carefully what I'm doing. I want by the end of this video for you to be able to draft one for yourself. And guys, we have done that. You can see how pretty it's already looking like. Next thing I'm going to do is to open it up. So I'm going to do it again so that you can see how I opened it up. You know, it was folded into 4 and I went ahead to open that one side open. So I hope you understand me, guys. And I've done that, I'll be cutting one part that we're going to be using for the zipper to attach our zipper. So I'm just cutting one of the, this is a full circle. If I open it again, you'll see it's a full circle with a little hole in the middle. So I'm just opening one part. Guys, don't make mistake and go open the 2 parts. So just one part is okay. And now that I've done opening just one part, I'm going to go ahead and fold it into 2, just into 2 like this, to measure the top here to get our band length. So guys, watch the way I'm placing my band. It is very easy to do. Just watch carefully. You can see my band length came out 14 inches. That it is folded into 2, so 14 times 2 is 28 inches. That is what I'm going to be using for my band. Now I'm going to be adding extra 1 inch when cutting my band. So instead of cutting 28 inches, I'm going to be cutting 29 inches. So I advise you to always do that. Having said that, the band width I'm going to be using is actually 2.5 inches. 2 inches is for the band, while ½ inch is for the stitching allowance. I hope you understand me, guys. So now what I'm going to do is to cutting it out. So you can see it's 2.5 inches. Then the length is going to be 29 inches. I hope I couldn't show you all the parts, but this is just it. It's 29 inches. Now that I've marked that, I just used my chalk to mark that. The camera couldn't capture that part. Sorry for that. Now I'm going to go ahead and begin cutting it out. So let's just do that quickly. So you can see I'm using my pins to pin this down so that it won't shake when I'm cutting. Now I'm done pinning down, so I just showing you so that you can see what I'm doing clearly. So I'm just turning it this way. Now we're going to begin cutting it out. So see where I'm cutting from, the part I measured from. I also went ahead to chalk it so that you won't get confused. So guys, let's start cutting it out. So from this chalk part, then to this other part, so I just began cutting all the way to the 29 inches length. I hope you understand me, guys. So guys, please, when measuring, you should be very careful so that you won't end up making mistakes. That's just one thing with sewing, because if you make a mistake when measuring, you're going to end up spoiling your fabric and you don't want that. So guys, this is my band. Here it is. So guys, this now, when we have done that, you can go ahead and iron stay to it as is like that before folding it the way I want to show you. Just see, I'm folding in ½ inch of both of the ends. You can, before you do this, you can add stay or gum stay to it if you want it to be thicker, and I suggest you do that, but I didn't get hold of anyone with me right now. That is why I didn't use it, so I'm just showing you without it. But you can add it, just iron it on your fabric, on the wrong side of your fabric. I hope you understand. Now I'm going to be using ½ inch to sew this part to my skirt. I hope you understand me, guys. Please watch carefully. Even if you don't understand what I'm saying, just look at what I'm doing. And guys, I'm done sewing it on my fabric. I hope you see I used that ½ inch of one part of my band to sew on my skirts. I hope you see. Now I'm going to be folding up this other part on my skirt also. I hope you see the way I folded it. And I'm going to go ahead and pin it down. So you see the way I'm pinning it down. So you go ahead and, if you're a beginner, you should do this so that your work will look neat. Pin it down from the beginning to the end of this. I hope you see. So just continue pinning it down. But for me, I'll just pin some down. And when I'm sewing on my machine, I'll continue arranging it. But if you don't know how to do that, just make sure you pin it down so that you can get a neat work. So guys, if you are new to my channel, I am Stitch with Zora and I make easy sewing tutorials. So do well to like, comment and subscribe. You can also go ahead and share the link of this video to whoever you think will find it helpful, and that will be it. So guys, you can see I'm done sewing that part of the band. I'm done sewing my band on my skirt. It's very easy. Just follow what I'm showing you to do. Now the next thing I'll go ahead and do is to put the zipper on the skirt. Now for the zipper, I'll be marking out 0.75 inches for my zipper allowance on this skirt. So you can see where I folded it. Just go ahead and do exactly the same thing on yours. So I'm marking it all the way from the top to the bottom on both sides of the skirt. I hope you understand me. So on the back, I did the same thing on this part, and I also came to this other side and I started doing the same thing. So 0.75 inches, that is what I'm using for my zipper allowance. Please guys, watch what I'm doing. Now that I've done that, the next thing I'm going to do is to join from the down part. I'll join it to this part. I brought my zipper to the part my zipper is going to stop. I hope you understand me. So I went ahead to chalk it down where I want my zipper to stop. You can see I just chalked it down with my chalk here. Now that I've done that, I'll go ahead and bring my tape and measure what I am having, and I see I'm having 7.5 inches. I'll come to this other part also and just chalk down 7.5 inches because that is where I want the zipper. That is where the zipper is going to stop. Now after I've chalked it down, what I have to do is from this down part, I'll be sewing here from this down part to make sure it's equal when you're sewing to that 7.5 inches I chalked down. I hope you understand me guys. So make sure you don't make mistake when you're doing it. I hope you see what I'm showing you. Now that I've done that, the next thing I'll go is to go over to my sewing machine and do exactly that. And now guys, I've gone ahead to attach the zipper from that top to the 7.5 inches also. Now guys, this is, you can see it's very easy. This is how to make this beautiful flare skirt. Now for the down part, you can decide to fold it, but that will cost a lot of time. But if you're patient, you can do that, or you can as well weave it. So that is just it for you. So guys, this is it for today's tutorial. Thank you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you in my next tutorial. I hope this video has been able to teach you on how to draft out a full 360 flare skirt. So this is it. Isn't this looking so pretty? Thank you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.